On to Lagos State, where talk about fighting crime in Lagos, where the Commissioner of Police, CP Idowu Owohunwa, has assured residents of their safety. He gave the assurance earlier today during a closed-door meeting with his strategic staff in Lagos. Senior correspondent Ivy Kano reports.
This and some others may be the basis of this meeting. In here are 14 area commanders, over 100 divisional police officers, and the command strategic staff. Though journalists were not allowed access into the meeting, the Commissioner of Police stepped out to address newsmen on the agenda.
We have noticed some concerns from the citizens about the fear of a crime, and I found those as a call to duty, as a need for us to review in practicals what the actual situation is. The approach is for each area commander to give me a brief on their and the areas that have been identified as being where these developments are prevalent. We are trying to pull together our professional experiences in order to support them, both in terms of the strategy to be applied, in terms of asset mobilization and deployment, human and material and operational assets that could be deployed, and logistics to support them.
He said there was no need to panic as the command won't fail in their statutory responsibility.
I can assure that with the outcome of today's strategic meeting, they are going to witness an enhanced police response to this general public apprehension. And at the end of it, they will be reassured, and their confidence in the police, the Lagos police, to protect them will be further reinforced.
Earlier, the Commissioner of Police unveiled a sculpture of police emblem which symbolizes strength, resilience, and authority. Lagosians are looking forward to his main showcasing that authority over criminal elements in the states. Ivy Kano, TVC News, Lagos.
Well, let's turn to Kwara, where the Nigerian army is assuring the people that it will not allow any form of banditry in the state. It also demands that in return, the people of the state furnish the army with necessary information. Ibrahim Alege has details.
It's the first official visit of Major General Valentin Okoro to the 22 Armored Brigade Subi Ilorin after his appointment as the new general officer commanding 2 Division of the Nigerian Army 2 weeks ago. Apart from some isolated cases of kidnapping, Kwara State is relatively peaceful, but the need to improve on this is again emphasized by the new GOC. Addressing men of the 22 Armored Brigade Subi Ilorin, Major General Okoro says there won't be any compromise in executing the new directives of the Chief of Army Staff.
The Chief of Army Staff has made it clear that his direction and his mandate is that Nigerians should be able to go and sleep with both eyes closed. The Nigerian Army has been positioned and they are poised to strictly and completely execute that task.
During his visit to the government house at the Emir's Palace, the new GOC acknowledges the strategic position of Kwara State, sharing international border with Benin Republic, and the need to repel external aggression from this axis. He also promises to fortify troops in the state to ward off any form of banditry.
Kwara State is on the border with the northwestern and the north-central part of the country, where we very well know that there are prevalent problems of insecurity. So we are forming a buffer around here to ensure that there are no encroachments of banditry or other forms of insecurity into these other parts of the country.
We have a lot of kidnapping problem in the area where I come from, Kwara South. And one day I was going to my village and I saw about 35 soldiers. I was so happy with the major commanding them. And they were riding their bike into the bush, so I felt so, so these guys are taking risk because of us,
As part of surveillance strategies, Major General Okoro inaugurated 2 observation overhead towers at both ends of the 22 Armored Brigade Subi Cantonment, Ilorin. The message of the GOC to its men is simple and straightforward: endeavor to achieve the mandate of the Nigerian Army by protecting the lives and property of Nigerians and also ensure the protection of the nation's territorial integrity. Ibrahim Alige, TVC News, Ilorin.